Hello World Vegan Day team. Today I'm going to talk to you about Xmind and the power of Xmind and how wonderful it is as an organisational tool. So if we open up Xmind, you'll have access to a whole new world of fun. First, we open the file up that we want to use. So we want to use our organisational chart. So we press open, go into our Dropbox, which I'll teach you in the other episode. Dropbox. It's under administration, human resources, org chart. Now we have a numbering system there, version 5. So when working on files, it's good to, especially when making major changes, to give it a version so we have a track of what we've done in the past. So we can always go back if we make a mistake. So we can open it up. And here we have our organisational chart with lots of different things. So I'll just shrink most of that for now. So we have the committee at the top. They make all the decisions on ethical decisions, especially the vegan issues, and then they decide, yes, they want to do a festival. So then we go ahead and do the festival. Mark is the director, and he has an assistant called Ash. Then we have the assistant director, Jason. He's more of a silent member of the thing, offers a lot of great advice, and then you have myself, the event producer. So the difference between me and Mark is I do all the operational side of things, and Mark does more the decision making when it comes to the vegan ethics and is it appropriate, will the vegans get upset. So they're the two differences. Otherwise everything comes through me. Of course, and then we have our managers, which is Teresa, Haley, Risk is Paris, Sales is Therese, Ricky's design, and at the moment I'm doing operations, but someone will fill that spot reasonably soon. And then we break it down into the next level. Now you would have seen this on the inbox system. So I'm just breaking it down there. They just happen to be chunked down to tasks. So there we have all the different roles, and Teresa's doing some, I'm doing the systems, and we still need to find other people in those roles. So that becomes an organisational chart. And same with this one, marketing. It's a pretty full-on role, so it'd be great to actually fill all those positions. Promotions, and then it sort of breaks down a bit more, because sometimes promotions might have more categories. Bit slightly different to the inbox system, where we can drill down a little bit deeper, just to make the job a bit easier, because social media is a very big job, and that's all part of promotions, and street promotions, putting out a post is another big job. And then there's event promotions going to all the events. So we need 3 managers in those areas to keep the job quite simple. And then therefore we have to have a promotions manager to look after all those 3 people. So it still follows the MBOK philosophy, but because it's a working model and you can change and adapt it to suit your event, as long as you've got the main areas in there, then it still works very wonderfully. And again, for risk, just take all them down. Now, as I said, for Mark, for example, he actually is the decision maker when it comes to risk. So he has to actually report to Paris when he's making those decisions, or if he's making any legal decisions, he has to let Paris know, and Paris has to keep on top of that. So I'll just delete that one for now. And sales, again, we've got exhibitors, sponsorship, donations, design team. So again, it follows the philosophy very well, but we do change it slightly to accommodate. For example, we've got a designer in there. The inbox system doesn't have a designer. It could actually come in the materials there, but we've just kept them separate. So it is adjustable, like we put sales up here, where it was under marketing. So that's the organisational structure. Now please visit this at all times, not all times, but just to see who's who in the zoo. So if you need to talk to someone, just go in there. But we've also taken it to the next level. It's also what's called our work breakdown structure, where it's not just an organizational chart. Now it says, hey, what tasks have to be done within that domain, domain of or that job role. So let's look at the most complicated one, which is sales exhibitors. So they need to set up their communication, all their email accounts and so forth. Figure out, put their signature in. Make sure we can communicate email. Get their protocols down packed so we understand how we're going to communicate and an induction into the area. And then we're going to create a rate card, and that's currently where we're at the moment. And then we're going to create an online registration form. We're going to create a template so it's all ready to go so we can send it to people as they get approved. We've got some dates there, which probably needs changing now. And then we have our early bird, when we're going to start early bird, second round and standard. And then next step is to approve the application and then chase up the statement of trade and public liability insurance. And that's when we should receive everything. And then anyone we have to cover, and then notify all stakeholders of bumping. And those dates are wrong now because we have to change it because our dates. And then close applications on the 7th. So let's change that quickly while I'm here. 1st of October. So it's a bit of last year's information in there. So we've really got to get this up and running. So now we've got a bit of a work breakdown structure of everything involved. But within each task, there's quite a bit of work that needs to be done. So, yeah, so that's pretty good for me so far. So that's our work breakdown structure. So we need to get every area done. So in my case, I need attendees. I haven't got any work breakdown structure in my area. So I'll be doing that. So, for instance, it could be... So to use this program, is you press the key insert, and it inserts a new field. So I want to say do site visit, and I just format that. Right click properties. I don't want an org chart. I want a tree like that. Yep. So what else can I do? Site visit. Menu. So that's the 4 steps I need to do. Do a site visit. Sorry for my spelling. Do site visit, book venue, pay deposit, sign contract. There's more to it than that, but say I got the at the round the wrong water, then I then put like that and move it around. So it's really adaptable. So I really need every area mapped out. So whatever manager you are, or if you're in a role, it'd be really great if you could actually flesh out your own area and add it to the system. So that way I have a map and a documentation process that we can follow each year. So hopefully everyone has the time to be able to do that and do it in their own area. That'd be wonderful. So that's the mind map. That's as far as we take the mind map. It does have other great features that we can use. If I want to put someone's name in there, just press F3, and then I can say Garth, for example. And there's a lot of other features in this, and it's just worthy of exploring. But that's as far as we use it in our organisation. So a great little tool. Hope you enjoy. If you want to find out where to find that, it's in Dropbox. Dropbox. So it's under administration, it's under systems, and it's under software. So you can have a free copy there. There's a license key, so you can get the professional version. And if you're a Mac user, there's a link. There's a link to where you can get it from if you need to. So that is our organisational structure, a really good tool. Hopefully you use it. Well, you need to use it to add your areas in. If you really struggle, just give us a call and I'll help you. And it also exports to a PDF, as you can see there. So that way we can send it around to people. Teresa will be setting that up, and she manages that. So if you need any changes or spellings wrong, just let us know and we'll fix it for you. So that's Xmind in a nutshell. Thank you.